I need you to marry my husband. Someone grabbed her hand and said, Ms. Shah, what are you doing? We are at work. She was confused and saw all the employees all around her and was about to faint and pushed a cup of coffee lying on the table which was about to burn her hand when someone grabbed her waist and prevented her from falling and got his hands burnt instead of her. Careful, Ms. Shah, said the man. Shah, are you all right? Came a lady running towards her. Shah, please don't inform anyone at our workplace or families. I will be ruined. Please think about my reputation. I have my whole life ahead of me and you are going to die anyway. Yes, the lady was Alia, her best friend. Shah saw both Alia and Samrat and remembered their betrayal and ran out of the office. She hired a taxi and went to her home and slept. After few hours she woke up and checked her fridge and noticed that all the products were from 2014. And has her dinner. She took out money from her pocket and noticed a heart shape on one of the notes and her mind drift off to the past. Appa, you shouldn't draw on notes like that, she scolded when she noticed her father drawing small heart on notes. It's not drawing, princess. It's love. Here, take this money. Thanks, Appa. She heard the doorbell ring and opened the door and found Samrat at her doorstep. Do you feel good now? I came to take you for dinner. Shah thought it was a good time to talk to him about breakup as she wanted to free herself from his betrayal. They began to walk towards the restaurant when Shah spoke. Samrat, I need to tell you something. Yes, what do you wish to tell me? I want to break up with you. Samrat thought he heard something wrong and asked her to repeat it. Samrat, I am serious. I want to break up with you. Samrat clenched his jaw in anger and asked her, why? Samrat, I need a break. I feel suffocated in this relationship. Samrat held her by her shoulders and burst out in anger, no, you can't break up with me. Who the hell are you to break up with me? Quote, Samrat, leave me, it's hurting. No, I won't allow you to be free of this relationship. His phone rang and he was distracted. Taking the advantage, she ran off towards her home and locked the door in, feeling terrified of facing him. Her phone rang and she saw it was Samrat calling her. She cut the call. Then she saw his messages. Sorry, Shah, I wasn't in my senses. I didn't want to hurt you. I don't want to lose you. You are my wealth, my happiness. I can't think of breakup with you. I was stressed due to my loss in stocks. And she saw few other messages and missed calls from Alia. Shah, are you alright? Did you take medicines? Why aren't you receiving my calls? Shah realized it was not easy to get free from them, especially Samrat. She needs to run away from him, for which she needs to earn money. And then realized that Samrat always used to invest in stocks and AHE could earn money using it. As she was from future, she knew which company could lead her to get profits and planned to visit library to read books on stocks investment as it was Sunday tomorrow. She visited the library the next day and took out books about stocks and share market from the bookshelves when she was startled by a voice. Read this if you want to quit your job, all about share market, nice books. Ms. Shah, are you planning to quit the job by investing in stocks? She turned back and came face to face with the person who saved her yesterday from falling in the office, the president of RK Group of Companies, Mr. Raghav Khandelwal. In her previous life he was later revealed to be the grandson of the owner of RK Group of Companies and promoted to CEO. No, sir, actually. Then she noticed a scald on the left forearm and asked him, did you get this yesterday while saving me when I fainted? Oh, yes, but it's all right. If not me then you would have gotten hurt. Hearing this she realized something. In her previous life she got the same scald due to coffee on her same hand and wondered if her fate was exchanged with him. Ms. Shah, oh, I am extremely sorry, sir. If not for me you wouldn't have gotten hurt. Please tell me if you need me to do anything for you. There's no need for it. Please, sir, I insist. Okay, then treat me to lunch today. Okay, sir. Quote, I know a good restaurant here. Let's leave now. Yes, sir. They walked towards the restaurant and it was a small restaurant. Ms. Shah, you know I love aloo parathas of this restaurant and paneer tikka. I would suggest you to have the same. Yes, sir, I would like to taste it. And you can call me Raghav. Okay, but only outside office premises, and you can also call me Shah. She did not expect this man to be so humble. In her previous life she always heard about how strict he was and communicated with him only regarding work. Moreover, he came to a small restaurant for aloo parathas and paneer tikka. How does he manage to maintain such a fit body by eating parathas and paneer? She expected him to be a gym freak. He was always in his office suit and wore specs. Soon the waiter came with their orders and he took off his specs. Shah was dumbfounded for a moment as she saw him without specs for the first time. No doubt he was a handsome man with sharp jawline, but his looks were hidden by these specks, she realized. So how is it? He asked about the food. A lot better than I thought, she replied, still busy and staring at him with admiration. But you haven't tried it yet. What are you referring to? I meant the food. She came out of her dreamland and took a bite of hot paratha and choked on her food. He offered her a glass of water. Shah, be careful. Eat slowly. Was he always this considerate and helpful? He's more considerate and handsome than I thought, she wondered. By the way, thanks for saving me yesterday. You are welcome. By the way, are you really going to quit the job? Not at all, I just want to have a change, that's why. Quote, Shah, you are very talented. Don't waste your efforts on useless people. Focus on your work and change your outlook to see others. Yes, sir. Sorry Raghav, she said with a smile. She received missed calls and messages from Alia and Samrat which she ignored. Next day she reached her office and saw Samrat and hid behind the wall. Soon they heard Mr. Ashish Shirsat, their general manager, everyone, get to your seats and start your work. And Shah reached her table and started her work. She had to prepare a proposal of a meal kit to him. She went to his cabin and gave him her proposal, which he rejected by just flipping the pages. Shah knew this already, since in her previous life Alia proposed the same meal kit, saying that she will make some changes, and proposed it again without a single change, for which she was promoted. Ashish Shirsat was a 35-year-old man, a general manager at RK Companies. He was very egoistic and lazy and took credits of his employees' work. He was very rude, incompetent and opportunist. Shah asked him that she would make some changes and present it again, for which he scolded her, saying that she was very incompetent and did not take her work seriously. She went away when she saw a glass halfway on the table which was about to fall. At the same time she caught it and saved the glass from falling. She did a happy dance. Must be wondering why, just cause she saved a glass. In her previous life she tried to save the glass, which resulted in her knee crashing into the table and injured her knee. She changed her fate and saved the glass as well as her knee. She reached her table absent-mindedly and crashed her knee into the table. Ouch! On her way she met Samrat but avoided him and went to the terrace. How did it happen? I avoided my knee injury. Then why did it happen again? I thought I changed my fate, but that coffee incident, I avoided getting a scar but Raghav got it instead of me. Does this mean that history will repeat itself? I can't avoid my fate. I will have to marry Samrat again. What's bound to happen will happen. She reached cafeteria and ordered her coffee. She heard a customer arguing, why haven't my coffee been made yet? Sorry sir, but your coffee was taken by someone else and... Hearing this, Shah thought, if no one takes it, coffee remains there and goes to the customer, but if someone takes it, I need someone to steal my fate. She met Alia on her way. Shah, I missed you. Why didn't you receive my call? I was worried about you. If someone has to steal my fate, it needs to be you, Alia. It's time to change my past. Precap. If someone has to steal my fate, it must be you, Alia. I need you to marry my husband. Shah, where are you lost? She came out of her thoughts and replied, Alia, I wasn't well yesterday and had a lot of pending work, so I couldn't receive your call. Okay, but next time don't ignore me. You are my better half, you know. I missed you. By the way, Alia, can you do something for me? Yes, Shah, what happened? Alia, I need you to pick up my trash. Trash? Yes, trash of my life. I mean I need to clean my garden. Oh, here comes the elevator. Come, let's go. Inside the elevator stood Mr. Ashish. They both entered the elevator, and as the doors were about to close, a hand prevented it from closing and entered. Mr. Raghav. Good morning, sir. Shah and Alia greeted Raghav. Good morning, he greeted back. Mr. Ashish asked Shah, are you working on your proposal Ms? Shah, it should be ready by next week. Yes, sir, I am working hard on it. I won't hold back if it sucks up again. Alia defended Shah, saying, Sir, please don't say this. It sounds as if Shah is not making any efforts on it. In fact, Shah is making all her efforts for the proposal. Quote, Alia noticed coffee in Shah's hand and said, isn't this the coffee from the cafeteria across the street? Mr. Ashish couldn't leave a chance to taunt Shah and show his authority and scolded her. You have a lot of time to waste on such useless things that you spent your working hours on going to cafeteria. Quote, no, sir, I brought it on my way to the office. But Ashish was not ready to listen to her. These are your efforts. Women never work and only want. But was cut off by a bang. Sound made on the side wall of elevator. It was made by none other than Raghav's punch, as he couldn't tolerate him scolding her. Soon their floor came and they came out of the elevator. Just a minute, Ms. Shah, said Raghav and took her to the terrace of their office. Drink your coffee, Ms. Shah. Sir, would you like to have some? I haven't drink it yet. Actually, I skipped my breakfast so. Don't skip your breakfast, drink it. It would be awkward for you to drink in there alone. So, I called you here. Thanks, sir, and started drinking coffee. He asked her, did you injure your leg somewhere? You aren't walking properly. She was actually surprised that he noticed it. Not even Alia noticed it and replied, yes, my knee just hit a table so. But it's all right now. Okay, if you say so. She said, actually, I am not quitting. She took out a 100 rupees note from his pocket and showed it to him and said, Sir, would you like to see this? My appa used to draw a heart on the money whenever he used to give it to me. I told him not to draw it but he used to say it's his love for me. I am a daughter who grew up with fatherly love. And I am going to try harder. Also, sir, you told me that I was talented and that helped me to make up my mind. Honestly, it's been so long since I forgot what I wanted but now I won't live like that anymore. That's a good idea, Ms. Shah, he said with a smile. Did you just smile? I have never seen you smiling. By the way, do you have any work this weekend? No. Yes, we do have plans, Mr. Raghav, entered Alia, did you forget already, Shah? And turned to Raghav and said, we plan to have dinner on Sunday at Hotel Manaprabha. Hotel Manaprabha, he whispered. Yes, do you know that hotel? I have heard of it. Okay then, he said and left from there. Shah, even I want to have that coffee. Come let's go. I heard that their sandwiches are also good. Actually, Alia I have work so. And left from there while Alia just kept looking at her back and thought. Shah, this is no fun. I saved you from going to work with Mr. Raghav on Sunday and you didn't even come with me to coffee. All she does is work. I hate it. Meanwhile, Raghav entered his cabin and searched for Shah's details in his employees list on his laptop and found her school details and called someone. Hello, is this Hotel Manaprabha? Yes, I just wanted to confirm a school reunion at your hotel on Sunday. Is it at 7 p.m.? No, sir, it's at 6 p.m. Okay, thanks. He again called someone and said, I need you to find someone for me. Just then Shah entered his cabin with some ointment and tablets and kept them on his table. Sir, these are good for pain relief for your injury. Okay, but did you take it? You also had a knee injury. That's all right, sir. It doesn't pain much. He divided the packet of tablet into half and gave it to her. Here, you also have these tablets for pain relief and thanks for them. She took those tablets and said, thank you and welcome, sir, and left the cabin. She received a message from Samrat asking her to meet in the storeroom. Just as she entered the storeroom she was harshly pulled by a grip on her wrist by Samrat and he asked her. Did you dump me for that Raghav? He had seen her leaving Raghav's cabin. What? Raghav is young and is chairman so you think that he has got more power, right? You fool, you only know half of the story. I told you you need to see beyond a man's look. Don't get fooled that he's interested in you. Just look at yourself. Your baggy clothes. These dupatta. These grandma type specs. With these no man will be interested in you. Shah just released a sigh. What's with that look? Both of you have something going between you, right? Shah just prayed in mind, I am sorry Raghav for lying. Samrat, actually Mr. Raghav just asked me for bandage and painkillers as he was hurt. What? How could he do it? I won't stand it, and was about to rush out of the room when Shah grabbed his hand and made a pitiful and cute face and said. Samrat, I wanted to break up because I feel that our relationship isn't as it used to be. I feel I don't matter to you anymore. You don't have time for me. She said trying to divert his attention from Raghav. So, were you upset because you thought that my feelings for you have changed? He asked with a proud and smiling face. Yes, she nodded and said, I want a relationship that others would be envious of. I want you to be someone whom I can be proud of and other women would want to steal, she said trying her best to convince him. Shah, it doesn't matter what others think, what matters is our feelings. I thought you were being silly. I was wrong. Okay, I will pay more attention to you from now on. He said feeling proud that she craved his attention. Come, let's make up, and move forward to her for a kiss. Samrat, we are at work. She said trying to avoid the kiss. Doesn't matter, Shah, and tried to kiss her. She grabbed something from the shelf to hit him and avoid the kiss but stopped when the door was opened by none other than Raghav. What are you doing here, Mr. Samrat? Sir, I was just leaving for work, he said and left the room. Ms. Shah, I know it's not my place to tell. But even between lovers, unwanted physical contact is bad. You are a smart person. Don't make such mistakes. And left from there. She wondered, did he come here because he was worried about me? After a while, it was lunch break. Alia said, come, Shah, let's go to have lunch. Samrat said, yes, Shah, leave the work at least in the lunch break, and the trio went to have lunch. They stood in the queue to get their food. And Shah remembered the incident of her previous life. Flashback. Come, Shah, let's sit on that table, Alia said and turned and bumped into Shah. As a result, all the food which Shah was carrying fell on her and her clothes were covered with food. But that was not enough for Alia. She pretended to be concerned for her and bent down with her plate. Shah, are you all right? And made the curry in her plate fall on Shah's face and rubbed her hand on her face pretending to clean her face. Oh God, now what do we do? Samrat said, Shah, you are always very clumsy, and went away. Flashback ends. At that time, I thought you were my friend, but now I know your real face. It's time to change my past, Alia, thought Shah. Read Marry My Husband, Lily_8560 web novel. 0 comments 0 vote. A new friend. Present. Come, let's sit on that table, Shah, said Alia and turned and bumped into Shah, but Shah was prepared this time. She balanced herself and put her leg in middle and tripped Alia over her foot. And as a result, Alia bumped into the other person and her food fell all the person in front of her and covered his white shirt with curry. Any guess who he was? He was none other than Samrat. Sorry, Samrat, are you okay? Alia said. Shah smirked and said, sorry Alia, did you trip over my foot and fell? And looked towards Samrat and pretended, Samrat, are you hurt? Oh my God, this was your favorite shirt. It's all ruined now. Samrat said, get me a tissue. Yes, Samrat, she said and grabbed tissues and gave it to him. He went to the restroom to clean his shirt. Meanwhile Shah also went to the restroom and heard a lady's voice from the lavatory, is someone there? I need help. Can I ask you for a favor? Shah replied and understood what the person needed. Do you need sanitary napkins? Yes, can you bring it for me? Just a moment, I will get it for you, Shah said and brought it for her as she already had them in her purse and waited. The woman came out and thanked her. Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise to serve you properly. I'm Ria. There's no need for it. It's all right. I'm Shah, replied Shah. Just a moment, she said and asked Ria to turn back. I knew it, Shah said as she observed a period stain on her jeans, and just like a hero from the Bollywood she brought out a blazer and tied it along Ria's waist. Meanwhile Ria covered her mouth in disbelief. How are you so nice? You are a fairy. I thought they don't exist anymore. This type of kindness is only seen in films. You are the light of my life. My real savior. She blabbered in excitement like a child. Ria, have you always been like this? She asked with a smile. Oh my goodness, you look so beautiful when you smile. Why didn't I notice that? She started counting on her fingers. Shah, you're so nice. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are helpful. You live an impressive life. She kept on blabbering. Ria, you are overdoing it. Anyone else in my place would have done the same. She said laughingly. No, they won't. You know someone came in before you and I asked for help, but she just grumbled, finished her business and left. She said with an upset face. Shah remembered Alia coming out the restroom before her and guessed it might be her. Shah, so would you like to be my friend? Ria said and forwarded her hand for handshake. Yes, friends, Shah said and shook her hands. She was very happy to have a new friend and moreover such a cheerful one. In her previous life she had no friend except Alia. So, did you have lunch? Asked Ria. No, I haven't. I am very hungry and came down for lunch but fell into crisis. That reminds me, why haven't we ever had lunch together yet? If you won't mind, shall we eat together? Said Shah. Yes, I never say no to food, and both went to the table where Samrat and Alia were already having their lunch. Alia was not at all happy seeing Ria with Shah. She wanted Shah to be dependent only on her. She asked her, you took a long time to come, Shah. What happened? Actually, Ria needed my help. What kind of help? Well, we figured it out too. She said, referring to Samrat's stained shirt which was clean now. But since it was white, stains were still there. You handled it well, Alia, said Shah. You think? Samrat whispered. Samrat was very pissed since the shirt was given to him by Shah. So you think that he was upset because the shirt gifted by his girlfriend was ruined? Not at all. The shirt was very expensive and branded and he literally had to beg Shah for a year to buy him that shirt. Thus, he He was upset. I'm really sorry Samrat. I didn't do it intentionally, said Alia with a pitiful face. No problem, Alia, he said. Ria asked, isn't that shirt branded? How much does it cost? 40,000 rupees. 50,000. It's not that expensive. Just a little above 35,000 rupees, Shah said as she had bought that shirt which costs almost half of her salary. Alia was shocked by hearing the price of the shirt and made a pitiful face. Actually, I am a contract worker, so I don't earn that much. Don't worry about it, Alia. I have many such shirts at home, Samrat with a smile. Really? She said with relief as she didn't have to pay for the shirt. You are so generous. You are a very nice man. Shah is so lucky to have you in her life. Shah found a new friend. Well, she is going to play an important role in helping Shah. Don't forget to vote and comment. Aditya Mehra. The trio were surprised to see Ria who was eating everything as if she was starving from a long time. You have quite an appetite, Ria, Samrat exclaimed. Alia made a disgusting face and taunted her, how can a woman eat so much? To which Ria paused for a moment and replied with a smile, men or women both should eat well to do important work, my grandfather taught me this. And again took a bite. Again Alia taunted with a smirk, so does your grandfather do important work as well? To which Shah was about to stop her from making such rude comments but before that Ria replied, yes he sells rice and wheat and other food items. Oh, Alia made a taunting expression. Shah tried to lighten the atmosphere, so that is why you are so cheerful and energetic, all thanks to him. In fact people get their energy from food, right, Alia? Yes, replied Alia as her smile fell down but she wanted to belittle Shah. So she said, I am a picky eater. I don't like this sabji vegetable. So I won't eat any more. I am not like Shah who gobble up everything that is served. Samrat also joined her, yes, she eats like a old woman. Sometimes I feel as if she haven't got food for days. Alia said, Samrat, you shouldn't say that. You need to love her no matter what happens. Yaa right, love is important. Samrat told Shah, you are lucky to have a friend like her. Hearing this Shah choked on her food. Ria got up from her seat and said, I will bring water for you, Shah. Alia said, bring for me too. Why, since you are going to bring it, why don't you bring for me too? Ria taunted her with a smile, since you came to office to do your job, why don't you do mine too? And went away. What the, how dare that little girl talk like that? Said Alia with anger. Shah said, don't talk like that about her. We are at work, she's young but she is at same position as yours. Quote, what? Alia was caught off guard since this was the first time she heard Shah speaking against her in this tone. I have work, so I will leave now and Samrat wait for Alia to finish. As she is a picky eater, she needs someone to help her. Okay then, see you later. And she left from there. Shah wanted them to come closer. So she left them alone. Shah went to Ria, don't mind her words. She has always been like this. She tried to uplift her mood. Ria said with a pissed-off expression, the woman who ignored me earlier in the restroom was her. I recognized her voice. She's so rude. Let it be, Ria. Come let me treat you to coffee today. Okay, my savior, as you say. And both left to drink coffee. Alia saw both of them together and got angry. Samrat and Alia were waiting for the elevator. Samrat, I think Shah is angry with me. You saw the way she talked to me. I think it's because I ruined your shirt. She said pretending to cry. No, it isn't like that. She cares for you. Even today she was worried about how you eat. But she's so indifferent sometimes. She has changed. It's really okay, Alia. He consoled her by tapping her shoulder. The elevator came and all the employees rushed into the elevator. They both were pushed to the back of the elevator. Alia's face was facing Samrat's chest. There was an awkward silence between both of them. Just then more people rushed in at the next floor and her breast and his chest touched each other. Alia seducingly said, Samrat, which perfume do you use? It smells so good. Samrat kept silent and they reached their floor. Meanwhile, Raghav reached Trescent restaurant. He asked a waiter for someone and a man in his 20s came to meet him. He asked, Mr. Aditya Mehra. Yes, sir, how may I help you? Did you pass out from School of Scholars? Yes, sir, I wanted to tell you that. So that's it for today. A update for you all guys. Aditya Mehra, guess what role he will play in Shah's life? Why did Raghav meet him? Any guesses? Comment your ideas. Don't forget to vote and comment. The same proposal. In a meeting room, Ria handed over the papers to Mr. Ashish who scolded her the next moment, what the hell is this? How am I supposed to work with these? Let's be honest. The proposals you all write are useless. Just show some sincerity so that we can have meeting in peace. Those who are incompetent focus on the little things they know and make a huge deal out of it, like Mr. Ashish, thought Shah. Alia, who worked on a contract basis in the company, wanted to become a full-term employee and get promoted. So she would never miss an opportunity to get close to Mr. Ashish. She said, Ria, you should staple the papers at the corner before giving it to Sir. She gave a sweet smile to Ashish and said, am I right, sir? Yes, Ms. Alia, I hope every woman in this office was as hard-working and talented as you. Quote, hard-working and talented Alia, one who steals my proposal and present it as hers. Laughed Shah in her mind. Now print and staple these papers again. He told Ria, Mr. Ashish, can you please overview my proposal? I want to be a full-term employee. Shall we go out and get some air? Said Alia with a seductive smile. Yes, Ms. Alia, and the meeting is dismissed. And you, Mrs. Mira, make sure that these employees do not make the same mistakes again. He said, giving a taunting look to Ria and Shah. Yes, Mr. Ashish, I will take care, said Mira. He and Alia left the meeting room. I am sorry, Mira ma'am. I didn't mean to do it. Ria apologized. It's all right, Ria. Next time take care, Mira said with a smile. Mira Tripathi was a 33-year-old woman. She worked as assistant manager while Ashish was a general manager at RK Corporations. In Shah's previous life, she was a very hard-working woman and deserved to get promoted to the general manager but couldn't due to Ashish as he had connections at higher levels. She was married and had a 6-year-old daughter. Her husband was same as Samrat, who depended on his wife for money. Shah went to talk with Mira regarding her proposal for meal kit since she knew Ashish rejected it without even looking at it. She did not want Alia to steal her proposal this time. Mira ma'am, please can you take out some of your time to view my proposal? Shah said and handed over her proposal to Mira. Mira looked at the title and recognized that it was the same proposal that Ashish rejected and told her it's of no use if she views it. But Shah requested her to see it once and throw it away if she didn't like and ran away from there. Alia saw this encounter between the two and the proposal in Mira's hand and understood Shah's intentions. Meanwhile, Shah went with Ria to have some snacks. Ria, actually I need to go to the office. Quote, so, you want me to finish all this alone? Huh, Shah felt that she was sad that she couldn't finish the food, but okay, no problem, I never say no to food. I am a foodie, she said with a cheerful smile. But next time it will be treat from my side. We can meet on this Sunday. Do you have any plans? Shah remembered Alia asking her to meet for dinner at Hotel Manaprabha on Sunday. Yes, actually, but I don't think I want to go. What type of plans? A school reunion. Ria patted her shoulder and said, then you should surely go. Meet your old friends and also crush and first love. Be disappointed so that you can move on with your life. No one knows where my first love lives or what he does. I wasn't very popular in school, she said with a sad face. Is there any reason to go and dig out my shameful past? Ria cheered her up, that's the reason you should go. If you go and fix it, it no longer remains a shameful past and becomes your history. In the office, Shah met Raghav on her way and asked him, Mr. Raghav, you asked me if I was free on Sunday. I am free on Sunday. But you told me that you have plans on Sunday. Yes, I do, but it's not important. Work comes first. No, you come first, Ms. Shah. Shah was speechless for a moment. Actually, I was debating if I should go or not. Go. Your answer will differ depending on the situation, but just try this once. You should go and get your answers. Just remember that you owe me. And left from there. Huh, what did he mean by that? He's so confusing sometimes. Meanwhile, Mira reviewed Shah's proposal and found it to be very good and suitable for the company. Shah asked her views about the proposal, for which she told her it was quite good. Shah asked her if they should do it together. Mira told her that she couldn't do it without Ashish's permission. Shah told her that he didn't even read it, just flipped the pages and rejected it. Mira didn't believe it and told her she will talk about it to Ashish and was about to leave when she stopped hearing Shah. He only does what he wants at work. Ever since he hit on you and you turned him down, he opposes everything you say. That's so immature. I don't believe it, Shah, Mira said. Mr. Ashish has always been immature. I know he got promoted because he presented your proposal with his name on it. Just like Alia became a full-term employee by stealing my proposal in my previous life. He was my senior. It's normal that boss take credits for their team efforts. She tried to explain but was cut off by Shah. But you never did the same. You never took the credit for our work. I have full confidence in my proposal. Even you approved it. I will talk with Mr. Ashish. If I prove that he didn't even read the title of my proposal and rejected it, will you help me with it? And forwarded her hand for handshake, which Mira accepted with a smile. I am sure that Mr. Ashish did not see my proposal properly. But if he remembers any images or charts, I am sure he's lazy. But Shah looked at Mira and she signed her to go to his cabin and prove it. Shah hesitantly took steps towards his cubicle and forwarded the same proposal and said, "Sir, I made a new proposal. Please see it." Ashish flipped the pages one by one and stopped at a page and raised his eyebrow. Oh God, did he recognize that it is the same proposal? I am doomed, Shah wondered. Ashish shouted so loud that the whole office was able to hear him and all the employees looked towards his cabin. Are you messing with me? ... I don't believe it. The proposal you gave me last time. So that's it for today. So did Ashish recognize that it was the same proposal? The suspense will be revealed in next chapter. Next chapter will reveal about Shah's first love. Will she reconcile with her first love? Then what about Raghav? Stay tuned for next chapter. Please vote and comment. Fake earrings. Are you messing with me? ... I don't believe it. The proposal you gave me last time was much better than the last one, he shouted and threw all the pages on the floor. He got up from his chair and scolded her. I have seen many bad workers, but you are just the worst. Quit if you don't want to work instead of torturing me like this. Shah bit her cheek to control her laugh and picked up the proposal from the floor and said, Mr. Ashish, I am so sorry. It's the same proposal, but can you please tell me how can last proposal be better than this one if it's the same one? I will bring the new one. Just a moment, and went to her table and brought the new one. It's the new one. Ashish was dumbfounded. All the employees watched this scene and controlled their laugh. They began whispering, how could he not recognize it was the same proposal? At least he should have known the title. He really doesn't work, does he? He never fails to disappoint. Ashish left the office saying that he had some work to avoid embarrassment. Meanwhile, Shah offered Mira coffee. Cheers. Ma'am, I proved it to you that he doesn't really work. Quote, how could he not recognize the proposal? Even the title was same. Mira exclaimed, he was always like this. But now we are on the same team. My proposal of meal kits will be a huge hit. Quick, easy and delicious meals for consumers. Quote, okay, now I understood why things never went my way. How could I trust and work for someone like him? She exclaimed with disbelief. Meanwhile, Ria entered the room. Why didn't you invite me for gossips? And joined them for coffee and gossips about Ashish. Alia saw Shah's proposal and went through it and smirked when an evil idea popped in her mind and asked Ashish to meet for dinner, saying that she wanted to discuss something important with him. Ms. Alia, why do you want to meet me? Should I consider it as our first date? Asked Ashish. As you wish, sir. It's my luck to go on a date with such a handsome man as you. She said with a seductive smile. Ashish felt his heart rate increase hearing her words and began to plan his future with her in his mind. I know that I am handsome, Ms. Alia. But you are also very pretty and decent lady. Your dressing sense is so good. It's only due to employees like you our company is still working. Shah is a decent woman too. She tried to bring Shah and her proposal into the conversation. What, that girl who looks like an owl in specs is decent? You are too good to be her friend. Please try to understand. I have seen her proposal. It's really good. Please approve it and we will work together on it. Together, you and me. Ashish again wondered with his thoughts about his and Alia's future marriage. Sir, please I request. She said with a pitiful face. Ashish's heart melted seeing her expression. And he said, okay, tomorrow I will approve it and then we will work together. Which made Alia smirk since she got successful in her plans. Shah's pav. Getting a second chance in life means I can do anything. I managed to get back at Alia and also Mr. Ashish. I can change my fate. I saw a gift on my table and wondered who sent it, but my doubts got cleared when I saw a small chit near it. I bought both of us a set of matching earrings. Wear it and come for dinner on Sunday. Your better half, Alia Heart. My mobile got a notification and I saw there were a lot of messages from Alia. Why do you actually so distant from me? Single quote. Did I do something wrong? Single quote. Let's meet on Sunday and talk. Don't forget to wear my gift for dinner at Hotel Manaprabha. Hotel Manaprabha. Now I remembered. It's hotel where I was embarrassed in our school reunion. In my previous life, I reached the hotel where Alia planned dinner with me in my casual outfit and the earrings that she gifted me. As I reached the entrance of the restaurant, someone spoke. See, Shaw really came. Disgust and anger was visible in her tone. I saw that it was Natasha, my high school bully, and she was not alone. There was everyone present from my school. When Alia came towards me, I asked her why were our classmates present there. She replied with a smile that it was a surprise for me since she knew if she told me about the reunion I would refuse to come. So she lied. At that time, I was naive to believe her talks and she pulled me towards the table where everyone was seated. I felt out of the place. First of all, my outfit was very casual and moreover I remembered my terrible memories of high school. I made an excuse and entered washroom and locked myself in one of the toilet. I wanted to leave this place. Just then I heard voices from outside. Why did she even come to the reunion? She has no friends. Maybe she came here to eat. Did you see her outfit? She looks so poor. Still, how is she even hanging out with Alia? Quote, Alia, being a kind-hearted girl, is just too nice to her. Shaw couldn't afford to eat a place like this without Alia. I recognized these voices. They belong to my high school bullies. That trio, Natasha, Sarah and Trisha. Alia is too nice for her. Did you see her earrings? She copied Alia's style. Even her earrings are fake like her. I could tell it from miles away. Even in high school she troubled Alia. Wait, Natasha, what? She was not there at the table earlier. So she must be in one of the cubicles. They realized that I was hiding there and began to kick open all the cubicles one by one. I was afraid that they will find me. I remembered them bullying me throughout the high school. Finally Natasha kicked open the cubicle in which I was hiding in. There's no way I am going to attend the reunion and get trapped again. I will inform Alia about being unable to attend the dinner. I received a message from Samrat saying that he was coming over to my apartment. In my previous life we had a passionate night today as he was very persistent to take next step in our relationship. I need to avoid it. So I messaged Alia telling her to meet me at my apartment. As I exited the office with Alia's gift in my hand, I met Raghav. I greeted him. Bye, sir, see you tomorrow. He saw something in my hand and got confused. It's a gift from my friend. I said, showing him the bag. It's a replica brand. People who know can tell. You shouldn't wear those. He said. I remembered, even in my previous life when I wore these earrings, he told me the same thing but I ignored him since I thought that he was being rude. I didn't know what Alia has planned for me at the reunion. It was a gift from my friend so I thought that his comment was rude. I was really a fool back then. Thank you so much, sir. I said. Shall I drop you? He asked me. Did I hear something wrong? He wants to drop me home. It's just so late. Quote, no, it's fine. I can manage by bus. Quote, but I want to drop you home. He was still persistent. Sorry, sir. I'll decline. I have plans with my boyfriend. Bye. He was disappointed. I had to show him reality. What does he want from me? I found no other excuse than using Samrat to avoid him. I reached my apartment. Samrat was in the shower. It was common for him to enter my apartment as he knew the passcode. Now I just want Alia to come as soon as possible so I can avoid spending a night with Samrat. I saw her messages. I am angry with you. I am not going to come today. If she won't come to my apartment, how will I avoid Samrat? Think, Shah, think. The bathroom door opened and Samrat came out of the shower in just a towel only and gave me a seductive, disgusting smile. Hey babe. I tried to divert his attention. Samrat, you came early. I thought you will take longer to come. I couldn't wait to make love to you. So I took a taxi. Let's take next step in our relationship. Saying this he came towards me and I began to take my steps backwards but got collided with the bed and fell on the bed with him on top of me. He cupped my face. Let's wear clothes and then talk. I tried to avoid him. He put a finger on my lips and said, let's talk with our bodies. Saying that he brought his face towards my lips to kiss me and then. I just prayed to God to save me. So guys, that's it for today. What do you think will happen? Samrat is persistent to spend a night with Shah. How will she avoid it? Will her God save her? It's someone else will. Please vote and comment. Shah's savior. Shah's Pav. He put a finger on my lips and said, let's talk with our bodies. Saying that he brought his face towards my lips to kiss me and then. I just prayed to God to save me. And then the doorbell rang. Looks like God has heard my prayers. Samrat was distracted by the doorbell and taking advantage I pushed him and went to open the door saying that might be delivery man. To my luck, it was really a delivery guy, was really a delivery man. Hello ma'am, did you order chicken pizza with cheeseburger and fries? He asked. No, I didn't order anything. Shaw, come fast, I can't wait now. I heard Samrat's voice from the bedroom. The delivery guy took his time to check his bag and again told me, ma'am, we have chicken pizza, cheeseburger with fries and Coke on the house. Would you like to have it? I am sorry but we don't need it. I told him. Samrat wore his clothes and was irritated by him as the guy had interrupted his plans. Hey you, we didn't order anything. Just leave from here, and came towards the guy. Did you really not order anything from us? But the address is correct. Apartment number 401. Samrat was frustrated and held his collar and asked him to leave. But even the guy was persistent not to go and argued with him. Looks like God is really on my side. Wait, first I have to check if you really ordered anything or not. I don't care, just go from here. Samrat was angry. I am sure this is the same address. I will check it again and come. Quote, don't check and don't come here again. I will check and come again. And he left from there. Don't come again, said Samrat, who very frustrated this time. I pushed Samrat out of the door and locked it from inside. Hey Shah, what happened? Open the door. He banged the door. Samrat, I don't think we should do it at this time. Quote, what are you saying? Open the door, Shah. You should leave. I am not in a mood. I am tired already and want to sleep. Listen to me, Shah. Please Samrat, I need someone time. I am not ready. If it's hard for you to understand me, you are free to leave me. I will accept whatever you decide, I said, trying to convince him. Okay, I am leaving. You are so mean. I heard his footsteps which made me relaxed as he was leaving. I saw his shoes in the shoe rack and quickly opened the door, threw his shoes outside and closed it. I still heard his voice, Shah, I don't think you are easy. I like your soul more. In fact, there's nothing to see in you. You are just skin and bones. Anyways, sorry about tonight and good night. I heard the sound of his footsteps decreasing and was relieved as he left. How can he body shame me? You have nothing to see. Just skin and bones. His words repeated in my mind. How did I fell for this heartless man? Meanwhile, outside Shah's apartment, the delivery guy asked the man, so how did I act? Was I good? Yes, you handled it well. I felt like a spy. It was fun, so I will leave now. I have deliveries to make. And the delivery guy left from there. He reached his restaurant where he was hit by a shoe. Where were you, John? I got a call from customers that their delivery was late. Asked his friend. Listen, Rohit, Raghav needed my help. I couldn't refuse him. Quote, but why, all of a sudden? I don't know. He asked me to fake a misdelivery. I think something is going on with me. In morning he asked me to find someone and now this fake delivery. Quote, to find someone. Who, and why? I don't know. He had this look on his face. He tried to copy Raghav's intimating expression, so I couldn't ask him. In Trizand restaurant, a man in his 20s was cooking something and his friend stood near him. That's perfect. It smells good, he said, looking at the dish he cooked. Aditya, you should be a celebrity instead of a chef. His friend praised him. I am not good in front of the people. That's the problem. You are so timid. You should have been more shameless, then we could have been a huge success. If you appear on a TV and do a little this and that. His friend said, mimicking his cooking actions, our sales would hit the top. Quote, oh, by the way, now I remembered that I won't be able to come on Sunday. Why, are you finally going on a blind date? Are you ready to start dating now? No, it's not that. I have to attend a high school reunion. What, are you really going to attend it? I mean, don't you avoid these events since your high school love broke your heart? She turned you down harshly, right? He laughed. I mean, you are not the type to be turned down easily. Leave it now, Aditya said with a sad smile. By the way, how did you come to know about the reunion? You don't keep in touch with your friends. Actually, a guy informed me about it. But I don't know him. He's not even from my school. Quote, that's suspicious. But unless you want to see your first love, don't go to the reunion. Do you miss her? Since that traumatic event you didn't even date anyone and wear that fake ring to avoid proposals. I really shouldn't be going, should I? Aditya's Pav. I am a chef by profession in Trizand restaurant in Mumbai. Today I met a man who gave me his card. He was Raghav Kundra, chairman of RK Industries. He asked me, are you free this Sunday? Hearing him, I was speechless for a moment. He looked like a decent guy. I know I have good looks, but still I didn't expect him to be this straightforward. I showed him my ring and said, you look like a decent man. But I have a girlfriend. I used to wear this ring to avoid unnecessary proposals. He was taken aback and said, that's not what I meant. I am straight. Actually, there's a high school reunion on Sunday of your batch at Hotel Manaprabha at 6 p.m. And you should attend it. And he left. I got my heart broken in my high school. She was my first love, but she turned me down. I can't forget her harsh words. Who could she do this to me? I miss her. I haven't dated anyone yet since that traumatic event. I don't know how to face her. So I cut down my contacts with all my friends. I become shy in front of public. I lost my confidence, which I gain only during cooking. Where are you? Should I attend the reunion and face my past? Maybe I should go and ask her what was my fault and get my answers from her. Yes, I should attend this reunion and meet her. Shah's Pav. I took out all the clothes from my cupboard, but I realized that I don't have suitable clothes to wear for the reunion. What shall I wear on Sunday? I can't get pretty overnight. Will he come to the reunion? How will I face him? I don't remember if he came to reunion in my previous life. I need answers, and I will surely get them, not only from him but from everyone. I received a message from Alia. I am really upset today. You ignored me. You will pay the price for it on Sunday. Quote, Alia, I already know what you have planned for me on Sunday. You just wait and watch. You will pay the price of messing with me. School reunion. Sunday. Alia's Pav. Today's our school reunion. I know if I told Shah about it she won't come. So I lied to her about dinner plan. She dared to ignore me. She will pay the price for it today. She doesn't know what her best friend has planned for her today. Let me show her some care. I texted her, my other half, are you coming? Our date's today. Don't be late. Make yourself pretty. It's not that she will become beautiful overnight. I don't care how she looks as long as I look more beautiful than her. I entered Hotel Manaprabha. Almost all our classmates were present here. Hey Alia, is that you? Natasha called me. Yes, it's me. You look so pretty. You're so cute. You haven't changed a bit. I heard them compliment me. Hey everyone, Alia is here. Let's start our party, Natasha said. Everyone cheers to our school. And we all took out seats. Alia, since you got a job in big company, your vibe feels a bit changed. You look like a classy lady now. One of the guys commented. I mentioned Shah. I just got lucky. Shah supported me a lot. Do you still hang out with her? Asked Natasha with a irritated face. She's my other half, I said with a smile, as I wanted to preserve my image as a nice person in front of all. You are too nice for her. What is she up to? Does she still depend on you for everything? Said Sarah. She is modest. She has got a lot prettier. She's coming later here. Actually, I invited her. I pretended to be nice, making them feel as if I do some favors on her. I know they don't like her, and the reason for their dislike is also me. I fed them many lies about her. Be nice to her. She's going through a tough time. I said. Why? What happened? They asked. Do you remember I told you that I referred her to RK Industries and she got hired as a contract worker? Now she has got a crush on Samrat. I lied and put oil in the fire. Wait, Samrat, isn't he your boyfriend? Is he the same guy? Asked Trisha. Well, actually, leave it. Please don't bring it up to her, please. She will feel bad. I pretended to hesitate. Why should we not do it? She's doing it again. First in high school, now again. Natasha said. Just then I received a call from Shah saying that she was here and asked me where I was seated. Just then my batchmates began to whisper something pointing to my back. And I wondered what happened. Just then I heard her voice. Alia, I am behind you. Let the drama begin, Shah. You will be humiliated and embarrassed tonight, and then I will be the only one to console you. And I turned back only to get the shock of my life. What's this, Alia? You didn't inform me that it wasn't just us for dinner. Hey everyone, it has been a long time since we met. Is it really Shah, the one with that rounded glasses and dupatta? Why can't I recognize her? Shah's Pav. I entered the venue, and as expected my batchmates were present there along with Alia. All were surprised to see me, especially Alia. She might have never expected me to wear such an outfit. Hey everyone, it has been a long time since we met, and took my seat at the table. How did the ugly duckling change into a swan? One of the guys commented. I am sorry, but I don't remember you. So you are pretty much a stranger to me. You are rude, I replied back to him. He was taken back by my words. Was I rude? I am sorry, I was clueless. By the way, I am Sumit. Another guy said. He was clueless back then and even now. He hasn't changed. Someone banged the glass on the table and said, you even copied Alia's earrings and you want to talk about manners. That was Natasha, my bully, and everyone noticed our earrings. I came prepared today for this moment. No, they are not the same. Sumit said. These earrings look really nice, he said, pointing towards my earrings. These look really cheap, he said, pointing to Alia. Shah even has a matching bracelet with the earrings. Everyone began to whisper. Are those fake? Yes, I think they are replica brand. Alia, did you copy Shah's earrings? Alia, you should have bought the authentic ones. There are many fake pieces. Forget it. It can happen if you are broke. Quote. Everyone taunted Alia and laughed at her. Alia was embarrassed and frustrated and took out her earrings and kept them in her purse. Tit for tat, Alia. You deserve it. Excuse me, everyone, I said, and left for the washroom. Last time I hid in the 4th cubicle. So I entered the same one and remembered my previous life. I heard the same voices of Natasha and her friends. Why did she even come to the reunion? She has no friends. Still, how is she even hanging out with Alia? Quote. Alia, being a kind-hearted girl, is just too nice to her. Even in high school she troubled Alia. Wait, Natasha, what? She was not there at the table earlier. So she must be in one of the cubicles. Just like the previous time, they began to kick open the doors one by one. But this time, I won't stay back, so before she opened my door, I kicked it open. The trio were taken aback seeing me. It's time for action, Shah. Don't let the past repeat. It's time to change my past. Today I will get all my answers. It's time to confront them. So now it's confrontation time between Shah and her high school bullies. I had a crush on you. Shah's pav. Just like the previous time, they began to kick open the doors one by one. But this time, I won't stay back, so before she opened my door, I kicked it open. The trio were taken aback seeing me. It's time for action, Shah. Don't let the past repeat. It's time to change my past. Today I will get all my answers. It's time to confront them. Natasha asked me with attitude, were you here all the time? Why did you pretend as if you weren't here? I replied back with the same attitude, I came here first. Do I have to come out to greet you first? And went to the basin and washed my hands and told them, don't stop talking. Even I want to know, what did I do to Alia in high school? You don't know. You coveted and copied everything of hers. Didn't you copy Alia with those earrings? Natasha asked. These earrings. Alia gifted me these. But it was obvious that they were fake. So I bought the authentic ones, I said, by showing them the fake earrings and chit from Alia. The trio were shocked to see those fake earrings. I still needed answers to my questions. But I am still curious to know, what else did I covet of hers? Her boyfriend, Samrat. I heard you were interested in her boyfriend. Quote. Alia, how many lies did you tell them? You didn't change. Alia dated Aditya in high school and you made them broke up. And now you want to steal her boyfriend. Natasha told me. Alia dated Aditya in high school. I made them broke up. Samrat is Alia's boyfriend, I repeated. She even recommended you for a job at RK Industries and now you want her man. You are crossing the line, Shah. Natasha blamed me. If you are going to blame me by hearing one side of the story, then at least cross-check the facts first. I couldn't tolerate their accusations. I gave them my card of my office and told them that I am a full-term employee while Alia is a contract worker. Still they didn't believe me. So I cleared their doubts. I joined the company 3 years ago. When did Alia join the company? I remembered that I recommended her to the company 1 year back. Yes, I remembered Alia telling me about joining the company last year. Sarah said. And about Samrat, I continued, he isn't Alia's boyfriend. He's my boyfriend. I can prove it. I called Samrat and put the phone on speaker. Hello, babe. Hello, Samrat. I am at my school reunion. Did you call me? No, I wanted you to have fun. So I didn't call. I might have dialed by mistake. By the way, I miss you. Quote. Say hi to my friends. Friends. Quote. Hello, we're Shah's friends. Are you really her boyfriend? Yes, I am her boyfriend, Samrat. I didn't know that she has friends other than Alia. Take care of Shah. And I cut the call. Are you satisfied now? I asked them and left the washroom and took my purse and was about to leave the restaurant but was stopped by Alia. Hey Shah, what happened? And then the trio came towards me and asked me, okay. We believe whatever you told us. But why did you ask Alia to break up with Aditya in high school? Now I remembered I used to have feelings for that guy but Alia never dated him. I looked towards Alia and asked her, did you ever date him, Alia? Everyone was looking towards us. Alia started her drama, well, Shah, I knew about your feelings for him. How could I tell you that Aditya and I dated in high school? What are you even saying? You said that I told you to dump him. Then shouldn't I have known? What did I tell you? She came up with an excuse, I am sorry. It was a secret relationship. So I didn't tell you. Quote, clearly say it if I knew about it or not. I was frustrated and angry. Natasha came in between and said, don't try to scare her. You have no friends because of your temper. I was not going to stay quiet. At least not today. I replied her back, why are you nitpicking? You did the same, so did I. I didn't ask questions back then. Don't you remember how you tormented me for 3 years? Even now when I showed you my card and explained everything. Now you don't like my temper. What if your card is fake? She asked. Just like your fake bag you brought tonight. I asked. It's not true. I bought this bag with my savings after 1 year. It's original, she said, showing her bag. Or not? I asked. You are funny one. You call this bag fake based on your assumptions. She asked. So what should I say? You should apologize and say I am sorry. Why should I apologize? In fact, you should apologize to me. You believed her and bullied me for 3 years. I said. So you don't want to apologize since you just wanted to bully me, right? What are you even saying? I am a very honest person. So you are saying that Alia and Aditya did not date, right? How can you prove it? The parties involved says that they dated. So. She was cut off by a new voice. I don't know about anything else, but I can tell you one thing, that Alia and I never dated. He was my first love, Aditya Mehra. He came towards me and smiled at me and said, it's been a long time, Shah. Everyone began to whisper, Aditya, why didn't you pick up my calls? I wanted to invite you to our school reunion. I thought you were not well. Natasha said, never mind. You just said that you and Alia never dated. Quote, Aditya ignored them and just focused on me. By the way, I heard that you like me. Then why did you do that back then? I was confused, frustrated, angered, or I don't know what I felt at that moment. I just ran away from the restaurant. I just kept on running and didn't notice that Aditya followed me there. He caught my wrist and said, Shah, stop. Listen to me once. He realized he was holding my wrist and he left it immediately and was blushing like a teenage girl. He looked so cute. Come out of your thoughts, Shah. It's not the time to admire him. I have to go now, I told him. Okay, I mean no, don't go. I have to tell you something. He was flustered. I never liked you. It was just a slip of tongue. I told him and turned to leave. But he held my wrist and I was shocked hearing his next words, I have a crush on you, Shah. So guys, Shah's first love has made an entry in her life. He is none other than Aditya, and even Shah is his first love. Alia's lies have been discovered. She was a villain in our Shah's life since high school. Please vote and comment. Shah's Pav. But he held my wrist and I was shocked hearing his next words, I have a crush on you, Shah. I was dumbfounded and didn't know what to do. I didn't expect these words from him. I wanted to leave. Just then my phone rang. It was a call from Raghav. Perfect timing. Hello Shah, you told me that you would help me with work today. I need your help. Come at this location. Yes, sir. Aditya, I got a call from my boss. I need to leave. Can we at least exchange numbers? I would like to keep in contact with you. We exchanged our numbers and I left from there and hired a taxi to reach there. Thank God. No, thanks Raghav for saving me. And also special thanks the one who gave me courage and confidence. Ria. Flashback. One day before reunion, on Saturday, I was worried as to how to get ready for the reunion. I realized I had no suitable dress and makeup. I don't know what to do. Ria called me, my savior, I owe you a treat. You told me you have plans tomorrow. How about we hang out today? Okay, Ria, let's meet today. Quote, on my way, I saw the same earrings on window display in a shop. I compared those earrings with mine. They were a lot different. Therefore, Raghav told me not to wear them. I was such a fool. Just then Ria collided with me and the earrings fell down. She picked it up and asked me, these earrings are fake. I realized that just now. My friend gifted it. I told her. And then she flipped her hair back and then pointed towards her earrings. They were same as mine. Shah, they are original earrings. The shine is different, see. They were exactly same as those in the window display. Yes, they are pretty. Quote, then, we went to have lunch where she kept on blabbering about this and that. I really enjoyed her talks. She is such a cheerful girl. She asked me about tomorrow's reunion. I told her that I don't want to go since I was an unpopular girl and was also bullied in high school. You were bullied, but why? She was surprised at my revelation. I don't know. Suddenly everyone started hating me. You should have asked them why. She told me. How could I? I asked. How will you know if you don't ask? Honestly, I am the type to run away when things get too hard, but you should try your best before that. She motivated me. You should get to know if these people were simply crazy to bully you or had any good reasons to do so. Then you will have no regret in life. Quote, it makes so much sense. Why haven't I thought about it earlier? I said, but I smile awkwardly realizing something. What happened, Shaw? Turning a shameful past into a history sounds easy, but it can't be done overnight for someone like me. That may be true, but you can try, she said with a cheerful smile. A stitch in time saves 9. Why fear when Ria is here? It's finally time for me to repay your kindness, my savior. And then she took me to a parlor. It looked quite expensive. It has been long since I visited a parlor. Shaw, I am going to pay with my membership here. So just chill. But she was not ready to listen to me. Relax, anyway, you're lucky since it's my last day of membership today. So I agreed. The hairstylist asked me about my preferences about haircut, but I had no idea about them. Ria, I want to a different person. Quote, okay, you will be reborn today. You will see a different person today. Just wait and watch. Those who aren't mentally mature judge others by their looks. So if you want something, dress accordingly. After few hours, I saw the mirror. I stared at it in disbelief. Was it really me? I couldn't believe myself. Shaw, you were pretty before, but now you look much more prettier and different as you wanted. Now we need just a little bit of confidence and courage and then it's perfect. Ria complimented me. Then we went to select dresses and finally after trying many dresses, we selected one, or rather say Ria approved one. We also bought clothes to wear for office. Then we went to handbag section. There I saw a purse which made me remember my past memories. Shaw, this purse is so good. You should take it, Ria said. Maybe next time. This needs to go to someone else. In my previous life it belonged to Alia, or rather say Samrat gifted her with my money. I received a message from Mr. Ashish. I will review your proposal. Alia and Mira will be on your team and make up for what you lack. Alia will be on my team. Then I received Alia's call. Hey Shah, what did you do today? Quote, I hanged out with Ria today. She got tired and slept at my apartment. Quote, what? You were with Ria? You should have called me. Did I do something to upset you? Alia said. Did you do something to upset me, Alia? I asked her. No, nothing. By the way, I called you to talk to you regarding your meal kit proposal. It's really great. Can I fix it a little and propose it again? Quote, as expected, she asked me the same thing as in my previous life. That time I believed her and gave her my proposal, which she presented as it was, and got promoted, but not this time. Not at all. It's my proposal. I refused her. But why? Your proposal was rejected. Let's work together and fix it. She tried to persuade me. You should have told me before. I already fixed it. I will give you my good idea next time. And also stop calling me by my name and nicknames at work. We are friends, but I am your superior at work. I am more experienced and you are crossing the line by making me run coffee errands for you and ordering me. Let's act as professionals in office. I said everything in one go. It's time to make her realize her place. What? I know never in her life did she expect me say these things, but I have changed Alia. I have work to do. So I am hanging up. And I cut the call. What a relief we get when reveal our true thoughts. A burden is reduced now. On Sunday, Ria helped me with my dress and makeup. When she saw my earrings, she told me, when it comes to fake items, there are many qualities and these earrings are the worst quality. They don't even have the decency to pretend to look real. There's only one reason for such gifts, and that is humiliation. So now what should I do? I asked. Why fear when Ria is here? Here you can wear my earrings. These are the original ones. Wear them and rock it. Ask them questions till you don't get your answers. And then I went to the reunion. So this is how Shah changed into a confident person in the reunion. Ria encouraged her to get her answers from her bullies. High school memories. Alia's Pav. I know that everyone will question me about Aditya and Shah. So I started my drama. I told you to be nice to Shah. Hey, are you really a contract worker at RK Industries? Natasha asked me. Who told you that, Shah? I asked them. Yes, she told us that you are just a contract employee while she is a permanent employee. Sarah said. You told me you were a permanent employee at RK Industries. So can you show me your card? Shah has one. This time Trisha asked me. I was trapped now. How could I show something I don't have? So I came up with an excuse, I am just a staff member. So we don't have cards. And Shah got promoted easily. Quote, are you joking? How was she promoted first if you recommended her to the company? Natasha questioned me. We bought you many gifts and meals since you got job at a reputed company. You told us that the interviews were very tough to pass and you have to undergo 3 rounds of interview for the job. They started questioning me, remembering the lies that I told them one by one. Moreover, what did you tell about you and Aditya? You both were dating and she made you broke up. Trisha asked. How did Aditya even reach the reunion? No one was able to contact him until now, so I kept on lying. I just chuckled and said, you are still thinking about that. Leave it. We all were kids back then. Now we all have grown up. Just shut up. Now I understood that you have been playing with us with all your lies. Natasha said. It wasn't Shah who copied you. You were the one who gifted her fake earrings. Sarah said. Why did you do all this? She was bullied for 3 years due to your lies. Natasha asked me. I replied them, I never told you to bully her. It was your down decision to torment her. So don't blame me. Now excuse me. Saying this, I went to the restroom. Stupid women. When did I ask them to bully her? And now they are blaming me. What a bunch of losers. Why did Aditya have to show up now? By the time I left the restroom, everyone left the restaurant and I was left alone. Shah. Pav. Why did you return after all these years, Aditya? I still remember the hurtful words you told me that day. I just wrote my feelings for you in that letter. It's not a crime to tell your feelings to your crush. I knew that I don't deserve you, but you could have rejected me in a decent way. There was no need to say such harsh words. And now you say that you liked me. Shah. During her high school. Flashback. Alia was my only friend in the class. She joined our school in 7th standard. Since then we have always been close. I was a type of introvert, so I found it difficult to make friends. So when she approached me herself, I was very happy to be her friend. And that was the biggest mistake of my life. At that time also she used to ask me to do her assignments and projects, and being a good friend I couldn't refuse her. I didn't want to lose my only friend. I had a crush on Aditya Mehra, my batchmate. But I was a very shy and nerdy girl and he was one of the most popular guys in the class, so I couldn't tell him about my feelings. I used to secretly stare at him during the class. And sports. Sometimes I used to feel that even he was staring at me, but I threw away that thought because how could he like a girl like me? He was very kind-hearted and helpful guy. I still remember our first conversation. Once few batchmates were teasing me, Andy Alu blind owl, due to my round glasses, and pushed me on the ground. I injured my knee and it was bleeding and he saved me. He came towards us and asked them not to tease me and even gave me a band-aid for the injury with a smile, asking me if I was okay. Since then I developed a crush on him and considered him my first love. Alia saw me looking at him many times and asked me about it, to which I had to tell her about my crush on him. She told me many times to tell him, but I refused due to fear of rejection. Who in his right state of mind was going to like a boring girl like me? But one day she became persistent and I decided to tell him about my feelings through a letter. Aditya, you are a very kind-hearted and nice guy. I still remember the day when you saved me and gave me the band-aid. Thank you very much for it. Also, I want to tell you that I like you. No doubt you are good looking, but I like your character more. I didn't have courage to speak these words to you, so I am writing this letter to you. It's alright even if you don't like me, but at least consider me as your friend. Shah, your batchmate. And Alia told me that she will keep the letter on his bench. The next day, Aditya came to me. I knew that he was going to reject me and I prepared myself for it. But then, he spoke those words that broke me. Shah, I read your letter. How could you even think like this about me? What did I even do to deserve this? Your thoughts disgust me. I don't even want to see your face. Never ever approach me again. Quote, I knew that he would reject me, but still how could he think that my feelings were disgusting? I was broken and cried a lot. At that time, Alia gave me a shoulder to cry. Since then he ignored me. And then after few days, Natasha and her gang began to bully me and students began to tease me. They used to throw food, water, garbage on me and tear my books. I didn't have the courage to ask them why are they doing so. I couldn't complain to the principal since she was Natasha's mom. Sometimes, Alia used to protect me, which made me to trust her more. After leaving high school, I got admission in one of the top universities and completed my degree in another city. Alia used to visit me on weekends and we used to hang out together. And then I got job in RK Industries where I met Samrat. He proposed me and I accepted since it was the first time someone proposed me. Since then I always used to help him or rather do his work and also gave him money and expensive gifts. Then Alia told me about her financial problems and her wish to work with me so that we work together. So I recommended Alia to the company and she got a job at RK Industries. Since then we have been together. She never left me and Samrat alone. She would accompany me to the dates and outings with Samrat. I used to carry her bags and things and they both would move forward leaving me behind. That time I thought that she didn't want to leave me alone so she accompanied me, but now I understood that she used her tactics to come between me and Samrat. Well, now I will use this to make them come closer and then I will leave Samrat. That Lear and that loser deserves each other. We reached the location. I came out of my thoughts hearing the taxi driver. So this explains why Shah trusts Alia. But she didn't know her true